The results of these games as your usual indicators like form become.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ambitious ball here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but
I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good spread. Could move up a gear here. And it's Szoboszlai. Foden. First quarter of an hour gone. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's not got that quite right. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Szoboszlai. Rashford. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Bellingham, he can run onto that. It could be in here. Gravenberg defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gakpo. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham. Kane. Palmer. Kane. Now Foden. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Plays a sharp little ball here. Gakpo. Great ball, and he's in here. Now it's Gakpo. Saka. And it's Rice. Foden. Szoboszlai. Great vision. And this is Kane. Goes for a shot! Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stones. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Bellingham. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rashford actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, look at Gakpo! He's done very well to get to that.
Gakpo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, well played, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Isak. He's on it, can he get away? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Liverpool leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here! Wirtz, Gravenberg, Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away? Wirtz.
Szoboszlai really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a sharp pass. He's found a way through. Turns and goes. He's had a shot! It's Bellingham. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Saka.
The attendance for this match
Sergio,
was
what are you thinking?
52,044.
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Rice. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
England finding their passes. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Palmer. Rice. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
England grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Gakpo receives it in a wide position. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Look at the space here. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution on the field. Number
This certainly
7.
looks appetising, well
Yes.
within shooting range.
Number 12.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Coming on the field, number 10, McAllister.
Szoboszlai!
Van Dijk. Number 14, Laser. Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Szoboszlai. So much. Can he finish?
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Szoboszlai has been caught there, it's a foul. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
It's not the best angle, this, but he might just be tempted to shoot.
Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they get themselves in front! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Now it's Eze.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Liverpool needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Gomez. Now it's McAllister.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gomez. Looking to play him in. Oh, sweet feet. Somewhat off target. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the tee.
We have already started here.
And it's Zubimendi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice looking ball. And the through ball. Setford attempts a clearance. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's a cute ball. That is good alertness. Martinelli. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and leadership in recent years.
No argument from... Oh, what has happened here? Saka has it in a wide position. Rice, played out to the left flank. He is through here. Shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Arsenal have it back and can go again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. England clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And this is Kane. And he's there to belt it away. And they're back on the ball again.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Martinelli. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Foden. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Ball's gone out of play. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. It's going to be another throw. Timber. Rashford does well to get it back. Foden. And it's Rice. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Palmer. Rice. Zubimendi. Foden. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now it's Rashford. Bellingham, looking to play him in. That's an imaginative pass. Nicely weighted ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rice. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Oh, this is a terrific run. And he shoots! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. For Rice. Threads one in. Alexander-Arnold. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal, the happier... Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Saka. Foden. Looking for the run. Madueke providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. Plays it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Kane. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. He's found a way through. Ødegaard. Played out to the right. He's picked his way through. And it's Rice. This looks promising. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rashford. Tries to pass it through. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Now it's Madueke. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. Brilliantly cut out. Alexander-Arnold. Still just a single goal between the sides. Kane.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Rashford! Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Madueke. Rice. And it's Palmer. Now it's Rashford. Stood up well to him there. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Rashford. That has been slung wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Calafiori. Good play on the left-hand side here. Alexander-Arnold. Palmer. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ball's played through. Spread neatly. He's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot! It's a goal! England are back in business. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20.
So, time for
Madueke.
changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
36.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Bukayo Saka.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution in progress.
Rice. Saka receives it in. He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
He's looking wide. Can he get onto this? He's on it. Can he get away? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's good vision. And Eze! Eze out of this world! A finish right from the top draw! And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities, that is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch, and I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Havertz. Good ball, good take. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Rice. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Great vision. Rodrigo. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's on it, can he get away? Delivered across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Merino. Rice. Merino. For Rice.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Oh no, what has happened here? Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Quickly taken. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Rodrigo! It's bounced back off the post. Tries to pass it through. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up. And he's cut it out. And here's Merino. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodrigo. Well read. And the danger is averted. Cleared without hesitation. Timber. The most accurate pass. Mbappe touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. Saliba. And it's Rice. And he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rice. Ødegaard. He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Valverde. Now Eder Militao. And it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
This looks promising. Big chance! Goal! Arsenal!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Tchouameni. Oh, good spread. Now it's Rodrigo. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Zubimendi. Looking for a runner. And it's made its way to him. Valverde. Rodrigo. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this? That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, nice touch. And here's Saka. And it's Zubimendi. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's tried one! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bellingham. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that could set him on his way. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the pass is intercepted. That's good running with the ball. Now, can they get him away? Timber. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Madrid still this single goal behind. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And that's gone loose. Nicely weighted ball. And a chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Eder Militao. A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Threads one in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And here's Havertz.
Havertz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he get it through? Timber. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11, Rodrigo. Number 7, Vinicius Junior.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 15.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Zubimendi, he's picked his way through. Cross needs to be good.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Brahim Diaz. For Valverde, it's a really well-measured ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Endrick. Now it's Goulart. Endrick. Arda Goulart. Tries a shot! He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a promising position. Has crossed into the middle. And it's Valverde. Lovely feet. Engages and forces him off the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Goulart. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
1 minute to add, according to the board. It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that will be the final act. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Dembele, who's short. Paris ended up in no man's land. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's picked his way through. Now, can they get him away? Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who, to me, is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And here's Haaland. He's on it. Can he get him? Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Haaland. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And Marmouche! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Foden. Haaland. Shifted it to the flank. Haaland has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. This is Dembele. Matheus Nunes. Foden. Hakimi calmly anticipates, and it's Doué. Oh, good ball! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's Dembele. 30 minutes gone. Reinders. Bernardo Silva. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Doué. Doué unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ake. Now it's Reinders. Now it's Nunez.
Oh, great feet, that.
Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Paris Saint-Germain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Takes a shot! He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Foden. Dembele.
They've got to make this nice and quick. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Matheus Nunes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Here's Haaland. It's a really well-measured ball. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Rodri does well to get it back. Foden.
Temps additionnel.
Rodri. Great ball, and he's in here. Another big chance that gets away.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Reinders. Very nicely done. And it's Bernardo Silva. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Merci de votre compréhension.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's not gone well. Reinders. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vardiol. And he's been shifted off it. He's away! Nicely weighted ball. Big chance! Sticks it away! The second half off to a spectacular start. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That is a brilliant interception. Caresses it through. Great vision. Doué.
Paris Saint-Germain are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Kvaratskhelia under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the...
And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Matheus Nunes picks it up from the goal kick. Foden threads one in.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Doué looking to get on the end of this.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rodri. And he's managed to get free. That is good alertness. And it's Vitinha. Played out towards the right wing. Vitinha. Dembele. And the finish! They fit! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gvardiol. Half an hour gone in the second half. Spread it left. It's played through for him. Oh, what shoots! Oh, taken with style! And they've got their lead back.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14, le numéro 87.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Vitinha. And he's had it nicked away. Paris Saint-Germain are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Cherki. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Dembele.
Paris Saint-Germain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! A a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Il y aura 4
Ball
minutes.
square
de temps
again
additionnel.
into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Time added on 4 minutes. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Dembele. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's an imaginative pass. Played into space out wide. Kovacic has it out wide and in space. And that will be the final act. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Si vous avez un billet,
My
regardez
thanks to
bien
Jim.
l'écran.
We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. De Jong was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
He has found the way through.
Gakpo! Brilliant from Gakpo! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Van der Ven, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That ball looks a good one. But the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
The Netherlands clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Brobbey. So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Well, that's well spotted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Haaland gets flagged offside. Reinders. Now it's Haaland. Lewis. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. And here's Reinders. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Gakpo looking to add to his goal. He's got away. Incoming delivery. Gravenberg. Crunching tackle. It's run loose here. Tries to play it through. Ake. Bernardo Silva. And it's Reinders. Now it's Haaland. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Marmoush, he can run onto that. And he's worked it through. Thinks about the shot.
Oh, shooting chance!
De Jong. Xavi Simons. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super ball. And a chance! De Jong. Now Simons. Now it's Brobbey. Oh, good spread. Now it's Marlon. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberg.
The Netherlands really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Reinders. He's a sharp little ball here. Xavi Simons. De Jong. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Foden. Reinders. Oh, that's a key interception. De Jong. Timber. That is good alertness. Rodri. Reinders.
There will
It's
be
De
1
Jong.
minute added time.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nicked it back promptly. Gakpo has it in a wide position. Rodri. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
The Netherlands leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. The Netherlands carrying a one-goal lead. Rodri. Foden. Lovely bit of skill. Here's Haaland. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Haaland. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. Defending of the desperate variety. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's had it taken off him. Played out to the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he plays one through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
50,913.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Nicely worked. He might shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Reinders gets a foot in here. Foden. And here's Foden. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland. He's on it. Can he get away? And it's made its way to him. Reinders. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's a fine interception. Threads one in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Strokes it back. Can he get it through? And that has left him in a heap. Gravenberg with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 21.
Kovacic.
Frenkie de Jong. Number 11.
Rodri.
Gakpo. Coming
Kovacic.
on the field.
Ball played for
Number
Mathias
19.
Nunez. Now this could be a chance.
Number 14.
Oh, well played, well
Yes.
played.
Number 16. Koopmeiners. Substitution.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vardiol. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's through and all alone! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Reinders. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Dumfries. Great vision.
There
Now it's
will be
Marlon.
1 minute added time.
Rodri.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that will be the final act. The Netherlands have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Your reflections
And a
then,
quick
Jim.
reminder
Well, that was a
today,
hard-fought
everybody, to
win
make
with
sure
a
to put
defensive
any
master.
return-
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities, that is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Vardiol takes control of it and he's on the move.
Tries to pass it through.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as been brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because some of the runs he makes are actually quite crazy, and there seems to be a recklessness about it and no order, and he just leaves it to whomever behind him to fill the gap. But I like that in his game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
He's got away. That's very neat. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Oh, that's it, chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
De Paul
Played out to the left flank, pass somewhat off target.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Reinders. Played into space.
That's the keeper's ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Argentina
are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Bernardo Silva.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy.
He's had a shot! Cleared without hesitation. McAllister goes direct.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva.
Nicely weighted ball.
And a chance!
Well,
in he goes again. Goal! There is the breakthrough.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Takes a shot!
Paredes, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
He's shifting through the gears here.
Now, there's a fine ball.
Can he finish?
That's a decent clearance.
Quality ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Driving forward. Looking for options, for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Rodri.
Reinders.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's one-on-one, shapes to shoot!
Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Martinez.
Out to the left it goes.
And here's Garnacho. And it's McAllister. And here's the pull.
Paredes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rodri has given away a free kick.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Marmoush. Reinders. Haaland. And he's had it nicked away. Paredes. Defending was strong and firm. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rodri. Now it's Foden. Vardiol. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Time and again they are repelled. He's going for goal! Oh, nearly. And it's Bernardo Silva. Reinders caresses it through.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Stones is wide and looking to get onto this.
Substitution for Argentina. Number
Argentina
25,
choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Look at the space. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! Argentina are level.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Argentina grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
The attendance for this match was 51,832.
Nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. He's found a way past. Can he get on the end of this? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
The most accurate pass. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Foden. And they're on him in a flash. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Dybala. Threads one in. That's a sharp pass. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. That's an imaginative pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's to Paul. And he was alert to it. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Aims beyond the defence. Martinez claims comfortably. Stones gets over and intercepts. 75 minutes played. Reinders. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister running with the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Martinez gets into a good position. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Paredes. Alex Molina. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That has not gone well.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Molina. And here's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Paul powering forward here. And he shoots! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
The action has already started. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's been caught napping. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He's getting the best out of chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Rodri. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Marino. Passes short and sharp. Havertz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Havertz in acres of space out wide. Reinders. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Marmoush. Foden. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting chance! Half an hour played now. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Calafiori. Merino. Rice. Knocks it into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rice tries making a foray down the right. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Arsenal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. That ball looks a good one. Marmoush. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Havertz. Rice. He won't be happy with that one. Rodri. Oh, he's burst through. Havertz. And it's Rice. Ruben Dias defending his corner stubborn. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Timber. Now Ødegaard. And he's forced to go back. Rice is herring after that one. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Ruben Dias, Bernardo Silva, Guardiola.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's good play. The message is clear, none shall pass. Ødegaard tries to play it through, and he's intervened well there. That has ended up in no man's land. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And this is Marmoush. Opts for safety. Rice. Marmoush. Oh, cracking ball. Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Reinders goes short. And it's Ake. Back into the middle. 60 minutes played. Saliba deals with that comfortably.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that was vital. Gabriel. Aim forwards. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Havertz. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Ødegaard. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Eze. Substitution.
Haaland. Marmoush. Rice. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Marmoush comes under pressure and it's come loose. Great vision. Vardiol gets into a good position. Danger averted for now. And it's Rodri.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Havertz. Great ball, and he's in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
Shot a goal! And that could have brought them level.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Pass is just off target, lofted upfield. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Mikel Merino receives it in a good position here. And he's in on goal. Jose. Chance for a shot! Good read, needed to be.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Merino. Now here's the big header!
1 minute added time.
And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Deep into stoppage time. He came in hard, very hard. And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies
they saw,
whatever
and they
means.
were sent
Just look at
packing.
the players
Thank you.
celebrating.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what
Goes for a shot! And he's following up! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, one of the smartest wingers around, Peter, is Oyarzabal. I really like the way he just instinctively seems to know when to take people on or when to release it. And not being a physical specimen, you really have to show good tactical awareness on this front. And he's learning quickly.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Reinders. Bernardo Silva. And he's intervened well there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rodri. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Haaland. Spain replying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And this is Marmoush. Haaland. Unai Simon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that
Chance! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Out of play for a throw. Now that looks a decent ball. Lewis receives it in a wide position. Rodri. Marmoush tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Garcia. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bernardo Silva. It's played through for him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Oh, this looks sharp. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries to pass. Can he finish? It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And this is Morata. Morata! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. Now it's Haaland, looking for options for movement. Well, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, there's the clearance. And the first half is done. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Spain are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very... Marmoush is on his own. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bernardo Silva touches it back. Haaland. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri has created one goal already. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Gavi. Chance, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rodri. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Rodri. And Gvardiol. Foden. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Morata being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Pedri. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, easy pickings there. Foden. Garcia. Foden gets a foot in here. That has not gone well. Now it's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Plenty to aim at here. Big chance! And he hits the net! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Oyarzabal. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Chance! And it's Pedri. Picked out brilliantly. Elects to cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Reinders. It's Bernardo Silva. Ball looks a good one. He's on it. Can he get away? All chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Drives it in. And that has been knocked clear. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So,
21.
time for changes
El
on
dorsal
both
9.
sides, actually.
El dorsal 20. El dorsal 15. Serán sustituidos.
Pretty robust defending.
El
Pretty
dorsal
loose pass.
19. El dorsal 18. El dorsal 10.
Ronaldo.
El dorsal 8. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Zubimendi. Knocks it into space. Now it's Morata. Crosses it in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Cherki. Kovacic. Now it's Haaland. Yamal. And it's Olmo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? Fabian Ruiz. Oh, sweet feet. Pedro Porro picks it up out wide. And that was very necessary. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Kovacic takes control of it and he's on the move.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away. Spain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Zubimendi powering forward here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Habrá un minuto de
Matheus
descuento.
Nunes. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And the referee brings it to a...